summer, I had the amazing opportunity to go and live in Cape Coast, Ghana for 2 months and be a part of research that is similar to my thesis and my research interests. Whenever I got to Cape Coast, it was amazing because I got to go to the University of Cape Coast. Everything's so lush and green, there's palm trees, so very different from OSU. And then I was able to meet other students in the Nutritional Sciences department in the University of Cape Coast. Not only did I get to meet other students from the Nutritional Sciences department, but I also got to work with a team of students in a very similar position as I am. And I really understood the local environment and population we were working with. So our study qualitatively assessed the food insecurity that these pregnant adolescents and adolescent mothers in the area are facing. And it was such a great experience because I got to be in the field and understanding that side of research and what it looks like, the day-to-day and the skills that are needed for this. And I was also able to be on that back end of planning the project and working with locals and the students to really figure out what will work well and really developing those skills of planning a research project, because there's a lot that goes into it that I had no idea. But it's also very humanizing, as the first part of my thesis I was just working with data for individuals just like these girls I met this summer, but getting to see their lives and how they were living, it just really touched home and made it very real what this data means and the work that we're trying to do to help these girls. My favorite experience from the whole thing was first talking about nutrition and what they can do to diversify their diet, and then what kind of foods I should try. And then it just went down to a conversation about the differences between America and Ghana. They were telling me all about their lives and day-to-day, asking about my family, and it was really kind of back to a down-to-earth moment where while they were participants, we were both just these young girls and had a lot of similarities and differences, and it was very touching to just have this conversation and slow down for a moment, and that is a moment that I would never change for the world. There was a lot of cool things to go out and explore while we were in Cape Coast. Of course, go to the beach. There's Kakum National Forest, which you can do a canopy walk, and there's like rope bridges, and it's a little intimidating at first, but it's such a cool experience. And another very impactful thing to go and see while you're in Ghana are these slate castles. You will not leave unchanged. So in terms of professionally, I think that Ghana has pushed me so far out of my comfort zone and given me these skills and just confidence and abilities that I think will go so far in the future workforce. And I think that these lessons and ways that I've grown from this trip are not only just going to be benefiting me in my future profession, but also as an individual. I really do recommend it for anyone that is able to. And honestly, I cannot say if I would ever have a chance to go live in Africa for 2 months again if it wasn't for this opportunity. And that is something that I will have for the rest of my life, and these memories for the rest of my life.